Yes, I have gone live. Good. So, welcome to week 22, as I have just said. Gary has literally just done the pre-quiz round, so I don't know what's on it. So I'll give you sort of 5 minutes to do that now, and then we'll be moving on to general knowledge. So to those of you that have just joined, this is just the starter, and then we'll start the actual quiz in about 1 minute. So if you use the link that Gary should have posted that I don't think he has, then you'll be able to submit your answers online, and you'll be able to see these starter questions and fill them out throughout the rest of the quiz. Gary has also just sent me a trance music mix for this week's interval, so God knows what could be in that. So we're going to start now. If any of you are delayed, then I'm sure you'll catch up. So, general knowledge first. Question 1. Name, when I put myself up there. There we are, hello. Name the current Foreign Secretary for the United Kingdom. Bonus points if you actually know what they do. No, you haven't hacked the account, Gary. I just made the mistake of making you an admin. So yes, I didn't actually realise that it was Friday until this morning. obviously. I didn't realise that it was so late in the week until this morning, because I was away Monday and Tuesday, and then, you know, things just very strange. So, yeah, this has all been thrown together this morning, but it should be fine. Yes, I believe next week Gary is going to be marking the quizzes from his Disney cruise ship, because he's going back to work on Monday. So hopefully everything still works fine. I believe he's only docked at Dover. So, question 2. In which sport would you use a shuttlecock? The scores are there. Have no fear. Hello, all lovely 18 viewers. Don't forget to... we're only on question 2, so you're not that late, really, if you are late. Use the link that is posted in the chat to post your answers online, and Gary will mark them as best he can, and then we'll go through them all at the end. We've got plenty of time to catch up. We'll not go too fast. Ah, very good, Gary. Now you can't see scores on the doors. Yeah, I know, but did you need to? Liam just likes to complain. Might just line that up with that. There we are. Question 3. In which English county is the town of Stevenage? Well, then, if you come first, then that'll show them, won't it? So, incentive for you to win. Gary, someone's struggling to get the form to show their name. You made it, so... Yeah, I wonder who is not Eggs Quarantines Week. The quiz forms, there's a link. I will post it again. There we are. There we are. So you can just use that link and put your answers in that, and then Gary will mark them, and your scores will appear on the screen to my, well, above me, basically. Question 4. How many people have walked on the moon? Ooh, an interesting idea, Cake or Death. I do believe the Januarist, I do believe you've been on before, but I don't think recently. However, welcome back. Oh dear. Question 5. In what year did Elizabeth II become Queen? Well, not to worry. Welcome back. The Ghost of Tsushima. I do not know the Ghost of Tsushima. I have been completely addicted to the Nintendo Switch's version of Tetris. It's a multiplayer thing where when you complete 2 or more lines, it sends them to someone else. So there's like 100 people playing in a game, and when you complete like 2 or more lines at a time, it sends them to someone else to the bottom of their screen, so they have to then try and finish them off and stuff. It's very competitive, but very, very fun, very, very addictive. And yes, I feel like I've spent all that money on a Switch, and I've basically just been playing Tetris. To be fair, it's more fun than Mario Kart. Mario Kart is ridiculously expensive for Switch, and I feel like it's basically the same game as DS, except DS was better, I think. So, who knows? Question 6. What is the name of Boris Johnson's newborn son? What is Mario Maker? I'm Googling it now. Super Mario Maker. That says it's for Wii U. Oh, yes, it is for Nintendo Switch as well. You make your own Mario. Interesting idea. I never really played Super Mario that much, really. Mostly just Mario Kart. I may have to try it one day. I'm guessing that means you've got a Switch as well, then. Little Boris. Little Boris, little Boris. What's that from? Ah, yes, Little Donkey. Little Donkey. It's not Christmas yet, folks. Have I played Animal Crossing? No, I haven't. Liam's sister has got it. And I did ask Liam whether he wanted it when I was in CEX trying to spend all my vouchers. But he didn't seem that interested, so I thought, well, let's spare that. I have got Luigi's Mansion 3, though. I got it about 3 days ago, but just after I discovered Tetris, so I've kind of not even put it in the Switch yet. It's yeah. If you've got a Switch, you need to play Tetris. It is so addictive. However, we should be moving on. Question 7. Who was the first female Prime Minister of Australia? Yeah, the Nintendo Switch games are very expensive. I still don't get how they can charge £40 for Mario Kart when it's basically the same as it's always been, but not quite as good. Yes, that's true, Gary. We need more likes for the number of people watching. Thank you. Question 8. Which singer was known as the King of Pop? Amongst other things, of course. Thank you, Sarah. I'm sure Ben will have done as well, because, you know, we know that Eggs Quarantine are the most loyal quizists. Except for that one week when they thought that their birthday was more important. Today, please, Neil. I don't know what you mean, Gary. Do you know what you mean? Question 9. What do you call a group of jellyfish? A group of jellyfish, of course. Shade. I'm sorry, Gary. I started off slow because people were struggling to use your answer system, so, you know. I'm just giving Eggs Quarantine time to think their answers so that they can actually come first this week. They've been very close several times, but never first. Question 10. What is the longest running soap opera in the UK? We've just been to get some. Well, I mean, on Tuesday we brought back a load of fish from Liam's old tank at home. So we brought back a load of Harlequin Rasporas and one of my neon tetras. So yesterday we got more. No, the day before yesterday we got more neon tetras to keep it happy. And then today we've been out to get some more endlers because Liam only had 4 and he thought that it would be nice for the male endlers to have some female endlers. So we went to get some today. One of the female endlers seems to think it's a Harlequin Raspora because it's following them around everywhere. It's really quite funny. I kind of get what it means though. Well, you know what it thinks, you know. Sometimes following around your own kind, you know. Who doesn't want to just live in a house full of dogs? Puppies. Lovely little puppies. Question 11. One Direction is known for being the runners-up in the X Factor in 2010, but who came first? Yes, although I feel like the females were a little bit fed up of horny male endlers in the sales tank because there were about 6 female endlers and loads of males, so we'll probably end up with lots of babies soon. But that's a good thing. Might be able to sell them on, make a little business selling endlers. Endlers.co.uk. Buy your endlers today. Question 12. In tennis, what piece of fruit is found at the top of the men's Wimbledon trophy? You know, Gary, the one week that you're not here is the one week I have something that I was really hoping to send with Hermes, but, oh well, I've printed out a label for the Royal Mail, but of course the post office closes at 5:30, so I wasn't actually able to take it, so it's going to have to arrive late. Well, the neons are very evil then. Question 13. In English, which English city was once known as Giroleponti? Ah, well, Gary, interesting story there. No. Basically, I had a thing saying that they couldn't find the address, so I had to send Hermes a link to Google Maps. Well, I couldn't send a link, so I sent a picture of Google Maps showing where it was, and they still haven't been able to. Oh no, they haven't tried. It just says your parcel has been delayed. 3 days later. Ridiculous. So, oh well. I can always refund him if he's a... I mean, it was a TV card that cost 99p. I mean, I don't see what his issue is, personally. Question 14. Charles Dickens wrote A Tale of Two Cities. What are the two cities? I've never read A Tale of Two Cities. I have read a tale, but not of two cities. Well, I have read tales with cities in. Probably two cities, probably more than two cities. But I have not read the tales of two cities. Yeah, well, I feel like most Hermes drivers don't give a crap. Except maybe the ones in around Carlisle, because the one that does Brampton is good. I like the one that does Brampton. I certainly don't think of much of the Amazon logistics delivery drive that delivers here, though, because they have in the they quite often just leave the parcels on top of the post box if they don't fit in. And sometimes, if they think that it'll fit in without the packaging on, they will literally open my parcel and post the item through. So, yeah, not too happy about that. Question 15. How many sitting US presidents have been assassinated? The UK has only had one, as you would know from, what, 3 weeks ago? Not that they were assassinated 3 weeks ago, but the question was 3 weeks ago. I know. I was going to complain, but then I forgot. I probably still should, but I can't remember what it was that they posted through now. But they've done it twice. No, we're on to Glasgow. Of course, we're on to Glasgow. So, question 1, I think you're going to like this one. Which street, beginning with A, goes perfectly with this song?
Can I take your order, please?
yeah, Ben. This question did come from TikTok. TikTok is so what's the word? Addictive. That's the word. So, question 2. What hour? What hour? What are sore plumes? Apparently, I've managed to unplug my laptop charger. Eh? My laptop charger is not unplugged. Yes, it is. It's partially. There we are. Aye, Pop Party were a good album. Question 3. What did the Finiston crane originally lift after it was completed in 1931? I wouldn't complain. You won 3 weeks in a row. Well, 2 weeks in a row and then 1 week the week before that. But you've had plenty of input into the rounds. Question 4. 4 major inventions from Glasgow were... These are anagrams. So we have Duran Lotus, Ashcan Hemic, Elton Ives, and App Scientist. So I'll give you a little while to work them out. Yeah, I believe it was the group of people that live in Glasgow who claim that who Gary says are not his friends. So we have obviously expanded our borders and we're now multi-countryal, multinational. That's the word. I mean, to be fair, they are very big inventions. They are very common things. So if you can work out the anagrams, then, you know, you've got 4 points on here. International. That is the word I was looking for, Gary. Well done. Okay, so you can keep working on them while we go through. Question 5. Which Glasgow's museum is Scotland's oldest? Or which of Scotland's museums, also in Glasgow? You know, you can read the question, you get what I mean. Tongue twisting myself. Yes. Well, I didn't actually. I'll be honest. I didn't make these questions. I don't know very much about Glasgow. So I've only been there 4 times. I think 4 times. Mostly just to visit Gary when he was at uni. Yes, shush, Gary. Question 6. Which Glasgow landmark started to melt during the summer heatwave of 2018? I have not, Gary. Sorry. Question 7. What year did Glasgow host the Empire Exhibition? Obviously not famous enough. I've heard of the Hydro, I haven't heard of the Duke of Wellington statue. Heard of the Duke of Wellington, but not the statue in Glasgow. The Hydro Radio Arena is amazing. SSE Hydro is amazing, though. Certainly better than the crappy Radio Arena in Newcastle. Question 8. Which rock band famously played out of the window of Tower Records on Argyle Street in 1995? Who is the guy with the traffic cone on his head? I've never heard of the guy with the traffic cone on his head. Was he a student? Question 9. Which film had its unofficial 30-year ban by Glasgow lifted back in 2009? Ah. You do get a midweek wave, a mid-quiz rave this week. Yes, Gary has produced. I know, be worried. Gary has produced a trance music mix. We must all be worried. Oh no, it's not something that Gary's produced. It's a link that he sent me from David Guetta. Not quite as impressive, Gary. Question 10. Where was Charles Rennie Mackintosh born? I'm not actually drinking. Well, I'm drinking Pepsi, if that counts. I'm not drinking alcohol this week. I thought I'd have a week off after last week, which was quite horrendous to say the least. I was absolutely, yeah, Liam even more so, to be fair. Question 11. What is the name of the arch at Salt Market? And I just need to reload my presentation, so bear with me a second. There we are. Just so that I could mute the rave music that is normally on, so that we can put Gary's on instead. Yes, that was a good game of Risk. We'll have to take it to Dover, and you'll have to sneak us onto the ship, Gary. Question 12. How many platforms does Glasgow Central Station have? If you've never been to Glasgow, I feel like this probably wouldn't help you anyway. Might do. It's more for if you live there, I suppose, that you might know these. It's just not Newcastle, though. Question 13. What was the name given to the uprising in which 60,000 people rallied in George Square and were met with violence by police on January the 31st, 1919? Question 14. Which singer once famously busked outside Central Station in 1976? Fear not, Ben. I feel like most people will have found this impossible, so... If you get some good answers, Gary might give you bonus points. Interesting. Might have to go there, Sarah. If I'm ever back in Glasgow. I did like going to the pantos at Royal Conservatoire Scotland when Gary was there. I had quite a lot to drink last week, John. Yes, that was. It certainly got worse after the quiz because Gary stayed to play Risk, and yeah, Liam was also very, very merry at 2 a.m. in the morning. I felt sorry for the neighbours and myself, to be fair. Question 15: which US actor reportedly ended up in Easter House on a wild night out in 1997? Ah, yes, the dinosaurs was quite good. I mean, to be fair, most of it was about Jurassic Park. Yes, there are obviously people outside. I think it's yes, it's the people renovating the house. Okay, so now it is time for the wild rave music. So let's see, Gary, your music is cued. Oh, helps if I unmute it. Oh, why do I feel like something? I'm going to stop the countdown because I feel like that's making some sound. Nope, something else is making some sound. Oh, well, there we are.
You got me dancing and crying, rolling and flying. Love, don't let me go. Don't let me go. What are we supposed to do after all that we've been through? When everything that felt so right is wrong. Now that the love is gone, the world is mine. I'm trying to find the way. day tonight. Those will be the best memories. I'm trying to find the words to describe this girl without being disrespectful. That would be the best therapy for me. You shouted out, but I can't hear a word you say. I'm talking loud, not saying much. I'm bulletproof, nothing to lose. Far away, ricochet. You take your aim. Far away, far away. Shoot me down, but I won't fall. I am Titanic. You shoot me down, but I won't fall. I am Titanic. You know I know how to make you stop and stare as I zone out. The club ain't even handle me right now. Can nobody love you like I do? A party without me, a party without me, a party without me. Let me see your fucking hands. I got a feeling that tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good night. Go out and smash it, like oh my god. Jump out that sofa, let's kick it. Let's do it, let's do it, let's do it, let's do it, and do it, and do it, do it, do it. Let's do it, and do it, and do it, do it, do it. Let's do it, and do it, and do it, do it, do it. We're in this together.
Okie dokie, so that's been plenty of time. That's been 5 minutes. So, round 3, when I find the right thing, there we are. We have translated pickup lines. So, I have taken some interesting, I'm sure they would work, pickup lines, translated them into 4 different languages on Google Translate, and then back to English. So, if we're all ready. Number 1. They say Disneyland is the happiest place in the world. It is not clear that anyone is loyal to you. So you've got to translate it back to English. You've got to work out what exactly it was meant to be in the first place. My God, my hair is quite bad, isn't it? Needs cut, really. But hey. So yes, so that is the pickup line. After it's been translated several times, what sort of roughly was I looking for in the beginning? Good luck. Yeah, you say that a lot, Ben. Yes, if you convert it into a into something that's really good, then you might get a point from Gary. Um, yeah, it's not going to be the easiest one. There are a lot of chat up lines, so yeah. Question 2. For some reason, I felt a little uneasy, but when you showed up, you will definitely meet me. Question 3. Here I am. What are your other two hobbies? Question 4. Looks like I lost my phone number. I can be you. They're not that different, to be fair, to what they were originally. It's usually only a couple of words that have changed. And I did do it on the neural machine as well, which means that it's more reliable than the traditional translation. Question 5. Can you hold my hand? I can tell my friends that the angel hit me. I'm sure you haven't, Ben. Yes, they are all very, very cheesy. I feel like chat-up lines have to be. Question 6. Is your name Google? Because you have all what I'm looking for. Question 7. Yes, you are a dictionary because you add meaning to my life. Question 8. Eat. Fire here, or is it just you? Question 9. Do you know what my dress is? Boyfriend/girlfriend stuff. I'm sure it is Liam. Yes, that was Liam's lunch. Since he's gone vegan and gluten-free, he can't eat very much, so he's been inventing some rather unusual foods. You can have an easier quiz next week, Ben, um, if you have some answers. Um, I've rushed this all together this morning because I didn't realise that it was Friday already. And also, I'm running out of questions. Question 10. You need because you belong to the Eiffel. This round was asked for by Alex. Well, sorry, dairy free, but it's not like you had milk and stuff beforehand anyway, is it? Question 11. Do you believe in love at first, or do I have to run away again? Question 12. Beauty blinded both of them. I need your name and phone number for insurance purposes. Well, Gary has just offered to do all of the questions for the next 2 weeks because he will be on isolation where he's not allowed to leave his room for 2 weeks. So we could end up with some interesting questions there. I'm sure he'll put in some nice easy ones for you. Yeah, I might have to check the spelling and stuff though. That is an interesting idea, Sarah. That might work better. Because we know who keeps coming in first. Question 13. Know about CPR because you snatch my soul. Question 14. My love for you is like diarrhea, which I cannot control. I don't know that they will, Gary. Poor gingers. It's actually not that far off the actual line. Thought it was a very good one. Question 15. Life without you is like a broken pen. Nothing. What have people voted for? We've got votes for the MCU, Iron Man 2008 to Avengers Endgame 2019, 80s cartoon themes, Tyne and Weir Metro, I like that one, football champs, Disney, Penguins, cat facts. Oh God, no, we don't want cat facts. Ugh. Puppy facts, yes. Okay, so where are we? I've lost. There we are. So now we've got the music round as usual. So I will mute myself, and don't forget to get all your sheets handed in for Gary to mark. And here we go. I am very, very sorry, but this is not the this is not the right playlist. Oops. Start again. Sorry about that. Some of them are the same, but they're in the wrong order for my answers. So, right, here we are.
I was left to my own. I wanna follow where she goes. I think about her and she knows it. I wanna let it take control. 'Cause every time. Hello, Seattle, I am a mountaineer. In the hills, in highlands, I fall asleep in hospital parking lots and awake in your mouth. We can be golden, why don't we show them all of the life there's meant to be? We can be golden, look what we're holding, better than angels if you believe. Yeah. There goes my heart beating, 'cause you are the. I look up from the ground to see your sad and teary eyes. You look away from me, and I see there's something you're trying to hide. And I reach for your hand, but it's cold. You pull away again, and I wonder what's on your mind. And then you say to me, I'm waiting up, saving all my precious time, losing light. I'm missing my same old us before.
If you see me walking down the street, staring at the sky, dragging my 2 feet, you just pass me by, it still makes me cry.
Difficulty and I'm biting on my tongue and I keep stalling and keeping it together. People around gotta find something to say now. Holding back every day the same. Don't wanna be alone. Listen to me, oh no. I never say anything at all, but with nothing to consider, they forget my name. They call me help.
Knew the signs wasn't right. I was stupid for a while, swept away by you, and now I feel like the fool, so confused.
I'm so rushed off my feet, looking for Jordan Street. So much I need to say. I'm sorry that it's on her wedding day, 'cause she's so right for me. Her daddy disagrees. He's always hated me because I never got a G.O.B. 'Cause she's mine, and I'm glad. Oh, don't you dare look back, just keep your eyes on me. I said you're holding back. She said shut up and dance with me. This woman is my destiny. She said ooh, shut up and dance with me.
Baby, can't you see I'm calling? A guy like you should wear a warning. It's dangerous, I'm fine.
Oh, he treats me with respect. He says he loves me all the time. He calls me 15 times a day. He likes to make sure that I'm fine. You know, I've never met a man who's made me feel quite so secure. He's not like all them other boys. They're all so dumb and immature.
It doesn't matter if you love him or capital H-I-M. Just put your paws up, 'cause you were born this way, baby. My mama told me when I was young,
Well, you can tell by the way I use my walk. I'm a woman's man, no time to talk. Music loud, women wanna be.
Okay, so I'll just go through those again.
I was left to my own. I wanna follow where she goes. I think about her and she knows it. I wanna let it take control, 'cause every time that she gets close, yeah, she pulls me in enough to keep me guessing. beneath the blue waves, all crawl the sandy bottom of Puget Sound. We can be golden, why don't we show them all of the life there's meant to be? We can be golden, look what we're holding, better than angels if you believe. Yeah, ha. Grew up kinda tough like, no wheels on my first bike. Second hand was a kinda new, yeah. Now nigga living life. You can be anything you wanna be, but nothing comes easily. You gotta do what you gotta do, yeah. And I've been broke, I've been window shopping. My high was always my.
There goes my heart beating, 'cause you are the reason I'm losing my sleep. Please come back now. And there goes my mind racing, and you are the reason that I'm still breathing. I look up from the ground to see your sad and teary eyes. You look away from me, and I see there's something you're trying to hide. And I reach for your hand, but it's cold. You pull away again, and I wonder what's on your mind. And then you say to me you made a dumb mistake. You start to tremble and your voice begins to break. You say the cigarettes on the counter weren't your friends, they were my mates. And I feel the color draining from my face. And my friend said, I know you love her, but it's over, mate.
I'm waiting up, saving all my precious time, losing light. I'm missing my same old us before we learned our truth. Too late, resigned to fade, fading away.
When the world leaves you feeling blue, you can count on me. I will be there.
If you see me walking down the street, staring at the sky, dragging my 2 feet, you just
difficulty, and I'm biting on my tongue, and I keep stalling and keeping it together. People around gotta find something to say now. Holding back every day the same. Don't wanna be alone. Listen to me, oh no. I never say anything at all, but with nothing to consider, they forget my name. Aim. They call me help. They call me Stacey.
knew the signs wasn't right. was stupid for a while, swept away by you, and now
I'm so rushed off my feet, looking for Jordan Street. So much I need to say. I'm sorry that it's on her wedding day, 'cause she's so right for me. Her daddy disagrees. He's always hated me because I never got a G.O.B. 'Cause she's mine, and I'm glad. So don't you dare look back, just keep your eyes on me. I said you're holding back. She said shut up and dance with me. This woman is my destiny. She said ooh, shut up and dance with me.
baby, can't you see I'm calling? A guy like you should wear a warning. It's dangerous. Oh, he treats me with respect. He says he loves me all the time. He calls me 15 times a day. He likes to make sure that I'm fine. You know, I've never met a man who's made me feel quite so secure. He's not like all them other boys.
It doesn't matter if you love him or capital H-I-M. Just put your paws up, 'cause you were born this way, baby. My mama told me when I was young, we're all born superstars.
Okie dokie, we have got a quick fire round that Gary has done. What London Underground line do these colours represent? I will give you a minute to complete that. Ignore the last song that I played. It wasn't question 20. Oops. It was autoplay playing, and I was daydreaming, clearly. Oh, Liam, are you giving answers away, are you? Or giving clues for the answers away? Okay, so I'm guessing that you've had enough time to struggle along with the London Underground colours. So now we have, on which question did Gary sit and have a think? I believe that there'll be some sort of bonus page for you to put that on that Gary's done. And then we go through the questions. So, Gary's Superstar. We have got name the films from the emojis: Beauty and the Beast, Paranormal Activity, Midnight in Paris, Breakfast Club, Ocean's 11, Sex and the City, Wolf of Wall Street, Freaky Friday, Chicken Run, and Lord of the Rings. Bonus question: what year was this photo of me taken on? It was taken many, many years ago, 2012. Last day of school, for GCSE anyway. Wow. I ended up burning that costume. Well, when I say burning, I folded it up neatly and put it on the top of my parents' wardrobe, only to find that they had a halogen bulb shining upwards from the top of the wardrobe, and it burnt literally a halogen-sized hole through the middle of the costume. So yeah, don't put things on top of halogen bulbs. Get LEDs. General knowledge. The name of the first the current foreign secretary. Hang on. Do you want me on? Hello. Dominic Raab. In which sport would you use a shuttlecock? Badminton. Which English county is the town of Stevenage in? Hertfordshire. How many people have walked on the moon? 12. Queen Elizabeth II was crowned on 1952. Boris's newborn son is called Wilfred Laurie Nicholas Johnson. The first female Prime Minister of Australia was Julia Gillard, 2010 to 2013. This singer, known as the King of Pop, was Michael Jackson. And a group of jellyfish is called a bloom. The longest running soap opera in the UK was Coronation Street. One Direction is known for being runners-up in the X Factor 2010, but Matt Cardle came first. In tennis, what piece of fruit is found at the top of the men's Wimbledon trophy? It is pineapple. The English city, once known as whatever that is Cambridge. Charles Dickens wrote A Tale of Two Cities, and the two cities are London and Paris. How many US sitting presidents have been assassinated? 4. Abraham Lincoln, James Garfield, William McKinley, and JFK. Glasgow! Which street beginning with A goes perfectly with this song? Argyle. Sewer plumes or sweeties. What did the Finniston crane originally lift after it was completed in 1931? Steam locomotives. 4 major inventions from Glasgow were the ultrasound, the cash machine, television, and antiseptics. Who knew? Glasgow's museum in Scotland is Scotland's oldest. It is the Hunterian. Glasgow's landmark started to melt during the summer heatwave of 2018 was the Science Centre. And the Empire exhibition was hosted in 1938 in Glasgow. Which rock band was famously played out the window of the Tower Records on Argyle Street in 1995? It was Bon Jovi. And Monty Python's Life of Brian had its unofficial 30-year ban by Glasgow lifted in 2009. However, it was a small cinema that wanted to play it, and they got permission, but they had to list it as a 15, not a 12A, which is its actual official rating. However, apparently there were 29 towns and cities that actually banned it in the UK. So Glasgow was just one of them. Charles René Mackintosh was born in Townhead. The name of the arch at Salt Market was McLennan March. And the platform, the Glasgow Central Station has 17 platforms. The name given to the uprising was Bloody Friday. And the singer once famously busked outside Central Station in 1976 was Neil Young. The US actor reportedly ended up in Easter House on a Wild Night Out in 1997 was Charlie Sheen. Translated pickup lines we had: they say Disneyland is the happiest place in the world. It is not clear that anyone is loyal to you. Is meant to be: they say Disneyland is the happiest place on earth. Well, apparently no one has ever been standing next to you. Ah. For some reason, I was feeling a little off today, but when you came along, you definitely turned me on. Well, here I am. What are your other 2 wishes? I seem to have lost my phone number. Can I have yours? Would you grab my arm so that I can tell my friends I've been touched by an angel? What is your name? Is your name Google? Because you have everything I've been searching for. Are you a dictionary? Because you're adding meaning to my life. Is it hot in here, or is it just you? Do you know what my shirt is made of? Boyfriend-girlfriend material? Are you French? Because Eiffel... I meant to read that all together. Because Eiffel for you. Do you believe at love in first sight, or should I walk by again? I was blinded by your beauty. Now I'm going to need your name, phone number, and your name and phone number for insurance purposes. Do you know CPR? Because you are taking my breath away. My love for you is like diarrhea. I just can't hold it in. Don't use that one. Life without you is like a broken pencil. Pointless. I wouldn't recommend using most of those. So the music round, we had Bastille with Pompeii, Shawn Mendes, and There's Nothing Holding Me Back, Owl City, Hello Seattle, Brandon Beal, Golden, Callum Scott, You Are the Reason, Dean Lewis, Be All Right, Lewis Capaldi, Hold Me While You Wait, S Club 7, Reach, Atomic Kitten, Whole Again, Scissor Sisters, Take Your Mama, The Ting Tings, That's Not My Name, Gabrielle, Out of Reach, aka Batteries, Busted, Crash the Wedding, Walk the Moon, Shut Up and Dance, Britney Spears, Toxic, Lily Allen, Not Fair, Lady Gaga, Born This Way, Kylie Minogue, Can't Get You Out of My Head, Billy Joel, Uptown Girl, and the Bee Gees, Staying Alive. The quickfire round, we have Central is red, Piccadilly is blue, Hammersmith and City is purpley, pinky, weirdy colour, Circle is yellow, District is dark green, Northern is black, Jubilee is grey, paley, pebble coloured, Bakerloo is brown, Waterloo and City is light green, and Victoria is blue. And Gary sat to have a think on round 3, question 4. So, the answers, the scores even. The scores we are coming up with are, assuming Gary hasn't put them all in yet, so we'll give him a chance. Currently, Rogue Ones is topping with 81 points, but the bonus could change everything. Eggs Quarantine, you may still have a chance here, although now you don't have a chance, so sorry. Maybe next week will be your week. I'm sure it will be. Rogue Ones are looking like the winners, followed by Irish Wristwatch. Still, followed by Bob Contractor and Furloughed Workers. And it's looking like Quizidus isn't playing after half-time, maybe? Looks like it they're not, so they've lost out on that. So, well done, Rogue Ones. That means, well, are we going with the worst or the best? Because Quizidus hasn't finished playing, so I would put that down to be Carpenters and TARDIS with 80s cartoon themes, or Rogue Ones, which is the Marvel Universe. So I think people generally liked the idea of going with whoever's last place, so we will go with 80s cartoon themes next week as the bonus round. So we'll see how that goes. I imagine I could do that instead of the music round, of course, actually. I could do that. And then maybe I could put Marvel in as one of the bonus rounds, so we'd end up with two sort of bonus rounds, I suppose. Yeah. So we'll have 80s cartoon themes as the music round, and we'll have Marvel as the bonus round, the normal bonus round. And then as of next week, we'll go with whoever's at the bottom gets to vote for what round they have next. So, and yes, Liam, I can change it whenever I like because I'm the quiz master. So, yeah. Oh, yes, Gary's doing next week's quiz, so he's going to be doing cartoon theme tunes from the 80s for the music round and Marvel for round 3. So, yeah, well done, everybody. Please give me a like before you go. Make sure you subscribed, and we'll see you again next week. Bye.